Millions in Syria and Iraq are facing water shortages as the region's longest river, the Euphrates, dries up.
The Bible's prophecy of the end of the world is materializing right before our very eyes. Recently, prophecy interpreters have cited a new reason for believing the apocalypse is approaching, giving the Euphrates River rapidly drying up and a terrifying discovery found at the bottom of the river. In the book of Revelation 16:12, the sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings from the east. We see also in Revelations 9:14, it is said to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, "Release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." Because they are described as bound, we know they are demonic beings, demons that are fallen angels who are often bound in chains of gloomy darkness, which makes the sounds captured that much more terrifying. That sounded just like moving chains. This is then followed up with what sounds like a demonic growl. What do you think about the strange noises and the drying up of Euphrates?
Millions in Syria and Iraq are grappling with severe water shortages as the once mighty Euphrates River, the region's longest, has astonishingly dried up. This breaking news from the Middle East has left scientists and historians stunned. For millennia, the Euphrates flowed through ancient lands, but now its dry riverbed has begun to reveal secrets long buried beneath its waters. Join us as we delve into this unprecedented event, exploring the newly exposed riverbed and uncovering the hidden history of the Euphrates. What secrets has this ancient river kept buried for so long? In today's video, you'll find answers to all these questions. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and click the bell icon for all the latest updates. The Euphrates River has been an integral part of human history for thousands of years, flowing through modern-day Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. It has supported ancient civilizations and served as a lifeline for many communities. Along with the Tigris, the Euphrates cradled the birthplace of human civilization in an area known as Mesopotamia. In ancient times, the Euphrates was more than just a source of water. It was a highway for trade and communication. Its fertile banks allowed for the growth of crops, which supported the rise of some of the world's earliest cities and empires, such as the Sumerians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. These civilizations built impressive structures, developed writing systems, and made significant advances in science and mathematics, all thanks to the resources provided by the Euphrates River. However, recent reports have confirmed that this historic river is experiencing a dramatic reduction in its water levels. Several factors contribute to this alarming situation. Climate change has led to higher temperatures and lower rainfall in the region, reducing the river's flow. Additionally, the construction of dams and extensive irrigation projects in Turkey, Syria, and Iraq has significantly diverted water from the river, decreasing its volume further. The combination of these factors has led to parts of the Euphrates drying up completely. The Euphrates River has played a vital role in human history stretching back thousands of years. Along with the Tigris, it flows through the region known as Mesopotamia, which means land between rivers. Mesopotamia is often called the cradle of civilization because it is where some of the world's earliest and most influential cultures developed. One of the first civilizations to rise along the banks of the Euphrates was the Sumerians around 4,500 BCE. The Sumerians are known for creating the first cities in human history, such as Uruk, Ur, and Eridu. These cities were remarkable for their advanced architecture, including ziggurats, which were massive temple complexes that towered over the landscape. The Sumerians also developed one of the earliest writing systems, cuneiform, which they used to record everything from administrative documents to epic literature like the Epic of Gilgamesh. After the Sumerians came the Akkadians, who founded the Akkadian Empire around 2334 BCE under the rule of Sargon the Great. This was the world's first empire, stretching from the Mediterranean Sea to the Persian Gulf. The Akkadians adopted much of Sumerian culture and language, further spreading these early advancements. Following the Akkadians, The Babylonians rose to power around 1894 BCE. Babylon, their capital city, became one of the most famous cities in ancient history. Under the rule of King Hammurabi, 1792-1750 BCE, the Babylonians created the Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest and most complete written legal codes. This code laid the foundation for law and justice in many cultures that followed. The Assyrians, another powerful civilization, thrived along the upper Euphrates around 2500 BCE and later expanded to form the Assyrian Empire, 911 and 609 BCE. They are known for their military prowess and architectural achievements, including the grand city of Nineveh. The Assyrians also created a vast library with thousands of clay tablets that provide valuable insights into ancient Mesopotamian life and knowledge. The civilizations along the Euphrates River made numerous contributions to human progress. They were among the first to practice large-scale agriculture thanks to the river's fertile floodplains. The Sumerians developed irrigation systems to control the water flow, allowing them to grow surplus crops and support large populations. This agricultural abundance enabled the rise of cities and complex societies. Writing and record-keeping were other significant advancements. The invention of cuneiform by the Sumerians allowed them to keep detailed records of transactions, laws, and literature. This writing system was later adopted and adapted by the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians, preserving their cultures and histories for future generations. Mathematics and astronomy also flourished in Mesopotamia. The Babylonians developed a base 60 number system, which is why we have 60 seconds in a minute and 360 degrees in a circle. They made significant advancements in astronomy, accurately tracking the movements of planets and stars, which helped them develop early calendars and predict celestial events. The Euphrates River held deep cultural and religious significance for the people of Mesopotamia. Many of their myths and legends centered around the river and its life-giving properties. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known literary works, the Euphrates plays a crucial role in the adventures of its hero, Gilgamesh. The river was also central to their religious practices. Temples and ziggurats built along its banks served as places of worship and community gatherings. The Sumerians, Babylonians, and Assyrians believed that their gods lived in these temples, and they made offerings and performed rituals to honor them. Several key historical events unfolded along the Euphrates River. Around 539 BCE, the Persian king Cyrus the Great conquered Babylon, marking the end of the Babylonian Empire and the rise of the Persian Empire. This event had a profound impact on the region's culture and politics. In 331 BCE, Alexander the Great defeated the Persian Empire at the Battle of Gaugamela near the Euphrates, further changing the course of history. His conquests spread Greek culture throughout the region, blending it with local traditions in a period known as the Hellenistic era. One of the primary reasons for the Euphrates River drying up is climate change. Over the past few decades, higher temperatures and lower rainfall have significantly reduced the river's flow. This has been exacerbated by the construction of dams. The ancient city of Zejo, an important cultural center of the Mitanni Kingdom, which thrived between 1550 BC and 1350 BC, has recently yielded remarkable archaeological finds. Among these discoveries are two-story residential and administrative buildings, a metal foundry, large walls up to 6 meters wide, and towers. Additional finds include multiple brick walls, seals, ceramics, cuneiform texts, and a section of a building's walls with remnants of their original color. This archaeological site, located about 3 kilometers from the town of Kamuna, has provided a wealth of information about this ancient civilization. One of the significant species inhabiting the Euphrates River is the mongar, the largest fish in the river and one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. These fish can grow over 7 feet long and weigh more than 300 pounds. Historically, they have been important to humans, particularly as popular targets for sport fishermen. The Euphrates River, being one of the most important rivers in human history, naturally hosts this significant species. Mongar are fascinating creatures with smooth heads and large round eyes. Their bodies angle sharply upwards behind the head to a flattened dorsal fin midway down the back. Their tails have 2 pronounced fins, and they resemble pike, trout, and salmon in appearance. Typically, mongar are gold or silver with lighter colored bellies. Despite their enormous size, They pose no danger to humans, as they have no teeth, and their mouths operate by sucking in prey such as small fish, zooplankton, and occasionally birds, which they swallow whole. Large freshwater fish, like the mongar, sometimes inspire tales of human drownings, but verified cases are rare. Unlike the notorious saltwater bull shark, which can swim and attack in freshwater, the mongar is harmless to humans. Its diet consists solely of small fish, and its toothless mouth makes it incapable of attacking a human, even if it wanted to.